Meridian Salute. This is Elder Blacklight. Now, these videos that I'm presenting to you are to help you to get out of the white man's mind, out of his culture. His culture is strictly corruption. His culture is evilness spreading all over the planet. We're going to go into the Bible, to Revelations, and show you where it says that's what's happening. They call it the Mystery City Babylon. They say it's fallen. But this is to show how he talks about global warming all the time. But this is the real deal right here. Because these are serious times. We're going back to Mastermind Allah. Stay tuned.
Talk about this. What made you choose such a powerful and enlightened topic, brother? I hope you can stand up to it, brother.
Most definitely. It's such a powerful topic. For one, these are sciences that's not being taught in school. So our babies are in school being taught the same old things that we were taught, that our parents and grandparents was taught, but they're not getting the full story, they're not getting full truth. So to bring this science to the people, to let them know the time that we are in and how necessary it is to know what's actually going on out there, and how we as a people are completely in tune with nature, how nature is on our side and in favor of us. It comes from us and we are one with it. So when we walking around thinking that walking with a lack mentality or a poverty mentality or mentality that we are oppressed people, we are only oppressed because we give people the stick to beat us down with. But in reality, this whole universe not only is us, comes from us, in tune with us, but is in our favor. And we're going to show and prove some of those things today.
Let's go right ahead.
All right, so like the brother said, the name of this particular presentation is Sirius, the Golden Age and the Rise of the Black Gods. First, we have to go into something that's known as precession of the equinoxes. Now, as you do a little research, you'll know that our ancestors, they knew clearly of what's titled precession of the equinoxes today. Just to go into it, equinox precession is the observable phenomenon that every year on the morning of the spring equinox, which is March 21st, one of 2 days in the year that the day and night are of equal duration, the other day being September 21st, the sun appears to rise at a slightly different place relative to the background stars than it did the year before. So as our ancestors would look up at the sky, at the cosmos, they would see that the sky appeared to change. It would appear that stars were moving. Now, it takes between 24,000 to 26,000 years, approximately 25,000 years, for the sun to make a complete cycle through the 12 constellations known as the zodiac, approximately a little over 2.1 thousand years for each constellation. So these are what would be called the fixed stars. Fixed stars. So our ancestors would look up and they would see that the sun would be in a different place every year. And it would move slightly, but we were very observable. We were very observational people, so we can tell it appeared that the stars were moving. But it wasn't the stars that were moving, because these was fixed stars, or what's called fixed stars. So as our sun moves through each one of these constellations, it takes about 2.1 thousand years to make it through a complete constellation, and approximately 25,000 years to make it a complete cycle through all 12 of the constellations. Now, the Western lunisolar model holds that the axis of the Earth is wobbling, slowly causing the backward motion precession through the constellation of the zodiac. So our planet is on a 23.5 degree tilt. Now, Western science, and some people still to this day, suggests that the reason why we see our sun moving through these particular constellations is because of the Earth's wobble, because of the 23.5 degree tilt. However, and you can see in school, they still teach this model. They teach that the sun is in the center and our planets just rotate around the sun as such. I once heard a Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad video where he was teaching how they taught us that the planets moved around the sun. And then once we realized that the sun was moving also, then he said, what is the sun rotating around? We'll go into that a little bit later. Now, our ancestors held a different view. They held the idea that the whole entire solar system was moving, as the binary model holds that Earth is not wobbling significantly, but instead that precession is caused by the entire solar system moving in a curved line through space. So that would be our sun moving through the universe and dragging the planets along with it. Not a stationary sun, but the whole entire solar system moving. And what is that solar system moving around? There is a second sun or star system that our sun is orbiting, that our whole solar system is orbiting. Our solar system is moving this way, and this new star, or not new star, but second star, second sun is moving that way. So it's actually orbiting each other at a center point of gravitation. And the name of that star system is Sirius, the Sirius star system, consisting of Sirius A. Sirius A is 10 times larger than our sun, twice as massive, and registers 20 times as much luminance. It is the greatest, most brilliant star in our hemisphere, and it is known as a blue-white star. It is 8.7 light years from Earth and moving on a direct course toward our solar system. It is located in the jaws of the Great Dog, or Canis Major constellation. Hence, it is known as the Dog Star. It is visible in the northern hemisphere of the evening sky from November to April. It can be located by following a direct line through the belt of Orion toward the horizon. And we'll go into how our ancestors knew about this other star system even when there was no detectable technology that was left behind to know how our ancestors knew about this. But we had vast knowledge and information of the cosmos, as you'll see, from Kemet to the Dogon tribe. We've known about precession of the equinoxes. We've known about this new star system that they call Sirius, simply from our observation. Also consisting of what's called the binary star system, some might even say trinary. You have Sirius A and you also have Sirius B. It is called a white dwarf star. Some of our ancestors refer to it as a black dwarf star, with the equivalent mass of our sun packed into a globe 4 times the size of our Earth.